They really are not.
Okay.
Go and read a history. Go and get Lawrence Rees.
Mussolini got his idea of fascism, offset communism. Fascism is simply the privatization of controlling.
And be good students and learn something. Read some books.
How am I supposed to learn of faculty members and just shout at me?
I'm not shouting at you.
Yeah, you are. You've been
interrupting.
My invitation to you is that we have a timed discussion on substance. So far, you've acted like a drama student. You haven't been able to respond to anything I said.
I'm sorry, I'm just too stupid.
Oh no, you're just socially immature.
Watch a wacko far-left college professor get hopelessly triggered by a rather young student. I think he's about 16 years old, after he can't respond to just basic questions. Guys, it is insane what a mental illness leftism has morphed into, metastasized into, rather. It's crazy. Or you ask them some basic questions and they just start like frothing at the mouth like they're a rabid dog or something. Something's in the water. I don't know. It's wild. So we're gonna get right into it. It's gonna be fun. But first, do me a huge favor here, guys. Like our video and share it around so we can keep bringing you all this great, hard-hitting content. And as always, Patriots, I'm your host, Darian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Or potentially being radicalized by fascism. Because I believe.
Oh my God!
Verbatimly, you said my agenda. Yeah, I'm a college student. Not here.
But you don't seem to be very good at thinking or learning.
Therefore, transgender ideology is collapses into
biological determinism. Biological dogmatism gets us to all sorts of different things. You'll end up in bed. Hold on. You'll end up in bed, a whole bunch of facts that say that black people have got low intelligence.
I mean, like,
that's where you go.
Sticking to biology is somehow going to think that black people have less intelligence. So let's recap.
In what way? If I say you need to be careful about getting to bed with facts,
you've said.
Have I accused you of thinking?
So you've essentially said that my beliefs in gender identity is just going to lead into a pipeline of fascism.
I haven't said that.
That's what it means. You said that your ideas can potentially embed you.
Fine.
Okay. So let's actually debate what's said on the
Rush communism.
Yeah. Do you support communism?
Communism is on the rise in Britain. You are kidding, aren't you? Have you seen what reform are at?
Okay. So wait, let me get this right. Let me get that
so mad.
Let me get.
What? So a party that has a Muslim chairman is racist?
So let me get this right.
You really do need to read some books and try and get this right.
Your response.
Look at him, crossing his legs like he's a female. I like how they zoom in on that. You ever notice that a lot of these leftist men are feminine? It's really quite disturbing.
Your response that communism is on the rise.
It's not on the rise.
In order to defeat that, you've just said that there's another political movement which you've considered extremist that's also on the rise. Do you understand that at the time of 1940s Germany, communism and fascism were equally on the rise?
Take me down that road.
Okay.
My family suffered more than you could ever possibly imagine.
By the same people that are currently in the UK?
No, by the Nazis and the fascists. Okay?
Yeah, you understand.
Do not give me any history lessons.
You understand that fascism is just an off-branch of communism, right?
No, it isn't.
It's communism.
Young person.
Do
some reading and learn.
So why was Mussolini both part of the Communist Party?
If you simply read Mussolini's manifesto,
goodness sake,
if you read Mosley's manifesto, if you read his manifesto, and if you read...
Get smart.
Yeah, I have.
They are not the same.
If you read...
What's with these leftist professors and always have an absolute meltdown, feigning outrage because you want to talk about something of substance? And notice earlier they were talking about biology and the guy was saying, well, if you keep talking about biology objectively, you're going to end up thinking that, I don't know, blacks have lower intelligence or something like that, which, not to get too into it, but it is a fact that different races across the world have different average mean IQs, level of athleticism, etc., okay? We are genetically different. That's just the truth, like it or not, all right? But anyways, that really reminds me of a gem of a leftist professor who you probably might know. Take a look at this.
I'm not even talking about social context. I'm just trying to start by getting to the truth,
Yeah, I mean, I'm really uncomfortable with that language of getting to the truth. Again, in social life.
Why is that uncomfortable?
Because it sounds actually deeply transphobic to me. And if you keep probing, we're going to stop the interview.
If I probe about what the truth is?
you keep invoking the word truth, which is condescending and rude. I'm saying to you,
how is the word truth condescending and rude?
why don't you tell me what your truth is? And you're walking on 30 seconds more of thin ice before I get up.
What my truth is? Well, I don't think I really have a truth. I think that there's just the truth, like the reality. And so we should begin by trying to figure out what the reality is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the horror. You notice it's the same theme, feigning outrage. And much like the other professor over there, that English guy, he's very upset about basically acknowledging biological reality. That makes you some kind of evil fascist meanie or something. You're probably orange too, you know? Now, back to our favorite British professor.
They really are not.
Okay.
Go and read a history. Go get Lawrence Rees.
Mussolini
Get Lawrence
got his
Rees.
idea of fascism, offset communism. Fascism is simply the privatization
Please
of
try
controlling.
and be good students and learn something. Read some books.
Well,
Don't
how am I
be
supposed to learn of faculty
Don't
members
be
and just shout
foolish.
at me?
I'm not shouting at you.
Yeah, you are. You've been
You've got to
interrupting.
work.
My invitation to you is that we have a timed discussion on substance. So far, you've acted like a drama student. You haven't been able to respond to anything I said.
I'm sorry, I'm just too stupid.
Oh no, you're just socially immature. I mean, bye. I mean, I take it that fascism is just going to be an offset of communism, just appearing in the private state.
And there you have it. Classic leftist strategy. Also, notice how girly the guy was acting. Like, dude, you're a man, all right? Stop acting like a teenage girl. It's pathetic. But there's that classic leftist tactic of first they get angry, they get upset, they insult you, they call you a racist, a fascist, orange meanie, whatever it might be, and then it escalates. They either attack you, or as they did in this case, just walk off and run away. Classic leftist move. You love to see it, or maybe you don't. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but it's also pretty terrible at the same time.
Mustache Man took control of the entire public state and privatized it and controlled it within his party. That is similarly seen within the structure of the bourgeoisie or the communists. So my real point to him was that gender identity, or the terms of transgenderism, is just going to collapse in some sort of sexism. If you take it that it's sexist to say that all women like the color pink, and then you say, I am a woman because I like the color pink, therefore you're saying essentially the same thing. You're stereotyping what it means to be a woman. His response was just over shouting. I don't understand how a 16-year-old has to tell a faculty member that in order to learn something, you must have two people engaging in a dialogue on substance.
He's totally right. I gotta say, that kid is pretty wise for his age. I can't say I was half as wise at 16 years old, maybe not even at 18 or 20, but that is irrelevant. Okay, a story for another day. With all that being said, Patriots, we appreciate you tuning in. As always, everybody, comment below. Let us know what you liked about the clip, what kind of stuff you want to see in the future, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, and that way we'll ensure that we see you again soon. God bless.